Okay, so we are back at Jackson Gore Inn in Vermont. This time, the RCI was an exchange instead of a cash stay, and they put us in 363, which is a mountain view. It's still a 3-bedroom, which is kind of, or more than a 2-bedroom and a loft. This is actually a 3-bedroom with the full bath, no space, of course, and the closet for the toilet, because that's how they do things now. I think it's got a huge, huge bed, as Megan pointed out, the very tiny, tiny TV. This master bedroom at least has a little balcony where you can look at the mountain. Then you come out, and there's a hallway that leads to another bedroom, and this has an attached bathroom, and this is more normal, kind of closes off, and then there's another bedroom.
There's also a half bath in the hallway.
Oh, there's also a half bath in the hallway, so that's good. This leads to another one. Doesn't have the little balcony, but has a nice view of the mountain here from this one. And then we do have a little balcony here off of like the living room area, which is great having this living room. There's at least 2 places that you can work from. I'll probably be out here.
There's another desk in the bedroom, too.
Oh, there is a desk in the bedroom my sister has already found in some of the bedrooms. We only needed 2 bedrooms. We got a 3-bedroom. It wasn't obvious until we got here. We probably could have invited somebody else to come, but it's so hard to tell with the RCI exchanges what you're going to get. I thought we would get the same place I got last time through the RCI Extra Vacation, so I did not with an exchange. This was a points exchange. And yeah, so we got our fridge here. I wonder, again, how you get ice. Can you get ice? Is this an ice machine? I don't know. There was a thing that said, it's got a water filter, so presumably, maybe down here? Aha! And the ice machine is running, this is just the best. I guess there's a center ice thing, but yeah, they got ice ready to go. They have a similar dishwasher here. So everyone, some lights on it. I wonder, give it a sniff. Looks like it wasn't, everything was put away. There was a clean glass in it, I guess. Well, I'm not going to fault them for that. One clean glass got missed. Whoopsie doodle. So yeah. Jackson Gore Inn can only get here in late weeks. Oh yeah, here's the half bath. So everybody can be spending time in the bathroom in this one as well. The last one with the loft also had the 3 bathrooms, you might remember. So all in all, this bedroom does have this desk here. So this is great for working because I've identified 3 locations that you could probably set up. The only thing is, there's a power plug right down there. So yeah, 3 locations you can set up to work. It is a shared bathroom here for both bedrooms, but I suppose that can be made to work. And then there's the separate one for the master. And then because this is a ski resort, every unit seems to have I guess that's temperature control. Yes. Laundry here. So that's fine. Oh, that's pretty neat. Huh. Got folding chairs. So yeah, and again, coming back around, you've got your little setup. So every unit here has a bunch of places you can put skis and stuff like that. Of course, we're here in May, mid-May, when it's available pretty easily. This is white season, but we're here not to ski, but to make use of the hot tub, sauna, steam room, and pool all in one area. You just do the loops. It is the best. So they haven't upgraded or fully refurbished yet for the mattresses, so we're not sure. We bought some little foam pads as maybe an emergency help, and then if that doesn't work, well, we are in a different unit on the other side of the resort, so maybe these mattresses aren't as bad. They are, according to the front desk anyway, working on a refurbishment, but that obviously takes time. But yeah, if you are not super wanting to do specific, if you're okay with what Tug calls mud season, it's not the nicest weather outside. It's not good for, obviously there's no snow. You're not going to go skiing. It's still cold, rainy, for whatever reason in May, just like back in New York where we live. So I don't think the mountain coaster is open yet, which is too bad. We were sad about that last time in May. But it's easy to get here at a good price. They're not busy, easy to park. Again, we were able to park right underneath, so all that's pretty convenient. Okay, so there's another pool area that I think I might have videoed last time here at Jackson Gore Inn, but Chad said he found another sauna there. The only problem is it closes like an hour and a half earlier than the main one, so I don't know if we're going to get to do too much at this one. But yeah. 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 Can you get through that door?
I guess.
This is a spring house.
Well, where's...
Yeah, so this is the other sauna, and I don't think it's quite as intense as the main one. It's a smaller area. Weird kind of got in this area where you come in a separate area with the showers, like a random shower, and like benches. But yeah, I think, and this is the other pool, which there's something like an L shape and some kind of slide for little kids. I guess Chad likes this one for some reason. I don't know. I think we'll probably go back to the main one. Oh, way in the back is the hockey hockey. I guess this is a useful secondary choice if the main one is for some reason packed. Obviously it depends time of year. This area, I swear I did video this before, but they've got like a dance and exercise room here, some weights, nice wall art, and they've got like a basketball court in here. So if you're here and you want to play basketball, then come over to the spring house. But I think for the spa things, just go to the main one. Yeah.
Oh, we're here. We're not an elevator.
Yeah. So this is where we usually come down the elevator. Just grab a towel. And this is the main one again. They have upgraded the sauna though, I believe. Yeah, so this is the main indoor hot tub. They've added some tables here since last time. And timers. They've added some timers to things. But the good news is the sauna heats up super fast. It's great. They have the two hot tubs outdoors out there that you saw last time, and the pool. And here's the sauna and steam room. So, yeah, this is much better. Outdoor hot tub. So you turn it on the sauna, and the lights are hopefully on, yes. And so this is kind of the same as it was before in here. It's got the two layers. Unfortunately, one of the light bulbs is out. I forgot to tell them. But this, I'm pretty sure is a new sauna heater. This thing is no joke. It comes on and heats up in like 5 minutes, and I swear it feels like it gets to 90 degrees Celsius. Unfortunately, this one does say don't put any water onto the stove. This is a dry sauna only, which is kind of lame, but they have a steam room right next door where you can get as steamed as you could possibly want. I have to find our continental breakfast. So this is the north elevators where you can see, just looking out the window, the kind of the main part of Jackson Gore Inn, their little fire pit, and one of their lifts. But for breakfast, we need to go to the center elevators. Oh yeah, here's vending. I never bring my credit card with me to get a 7-Up or whatever they got in here. Oh, they're lying. It doesn't even have 7-Up. And while our unit does have built-in washer and an ice machine, they do have ice here. And for, I assume, studios or things without washers, you can pay to use central washing there. And finally, center elevators. Okay. This is their beverage center where you can get coffee from a machine, and this, whatever this bevy does, strangely seems to do only coconut and watermelon, neither of which I'm excited about, but you can just come in with your key card. So this is the continental breakfast. They had ice bucket with some drinks in it that you could get, as well as some paid drinks. They had laid out some cereal, fruit, yogurt, cheese sticks, as well as coffee, of course, some pre-prepared snack sticks and baked goods. They also had some fresh muffins, and they had some bagels that you could get yourself and cream cheese. You could toast them here, take them back to your unit, and they were here every weekday. Here at Jackson Gore Inn, I don't think anything fundamentally has changed about my review from last time, being a year later. I point out some of the new things that they have done that are great, but unfortunately, the beds are still quite poor and uncomfortable, and the pillows also, at least for me and my family, are very uncomfortable. They're these super poofy, almost like a round feather bowling ball or something, and maybe if that's something you like, that's a good thing, but it just hurts our necks, and can't seem to get it to find one that's any thinner. A common complaint that we have, but by far the most complaint is, as I said, the bed itself is pretty uncomfortable. And so we've come up with something to try. We went to Walmart and got some of the kind of cheapest queen-sized just basic foam. And in my case, I actually doubled it up with this basic egg crate kind of foam to kind of improve the bed, and it does make a big difference. Just a top tip in general, if you have a bed that's not amazing, you can do a lot with relatively inexpensive foam or memory foam on top of it, and it does make a big difference, and is a lot cheaper, in my opinion, than getting some of the mattresses with special hybrid features or whatever. But anyway, because, as I said, you have to bring some kind of foam coverage or something with you. It basically doesn't let me go above the 6.5 that I had before on the tug scale. All the amenities are great, but you have to kind of adjust the bedding yourself still. They did say they're in the middle of starting a renovation, so maybe they'll change out the mattresses by next year. I don't know. That would be something I would pay attention to, and that would make a difference, because the other amenities here are great. The sauna is by far the best one I've been to in any of the resorts so far. The steam room is equally good, and the hot tubs are at least the same as pretty much any other hot tubs I've been in, so they're good as well. And the pool is also nice. So there's just a lot that you can do right in the main building. You don't have to go very far. But if you need to, there are other pools and hot tubs and saunas in the spring house and elsewhere on the property. But we just go to the one that's in the main Jackson Gore Inn. And so, in the end, let down by the bedding, which I think is pretty important in a place that you're staying. But the rest of the amenities are top-notch, in my opinion.